Hello, this is Art Johnson of New World Communications, and welcome to Program 5 of Walking Through the Virtual Door, Developing Sustainable Business in a 21st Century World. And this episode is about addressing the social media challenge. And it really is a challenge. On the one hand, you hear all these figures about 1.33 billion people on Facebook, and 540 million on Google Plus now, and 80 million, 280 million on LinkedIn and whatever. But when you talk to the same group, when you take the people I talk to, none of them have made one dime on their social media marketing initiative. Not really one dime. They can't really accommodate to say one thing, one business that they've gotten. So there's a real opportunity. There's a disconnect here, and that challenges my opportunity, because I looked at that in myself and I said, what can I do? What can I learn? What can I share that can help people take a reasonable approach? And what's reasonable to me is I can't even accommodate selling to 1.33 billion people. Give me two, give me three, give me one good customer that will, do regular business with me, appreciates what I can do, that I can help them over time, use this social media in a sensible way, and doing that. I see about 4 different kinds of people on in this marketplace doing this stuff. The major big group is about 94% are people who are totally overwhelmed by 8 different platforms that they can't manage that, and so overwhelming. They got to run their business. Now how they're going to do social media marketing and doing this post and all this stuff, it's all hype to them, and they're paralyzed. So that's one group. Then there's another group, a much smaller group, that's maybe about 4 to 8%, that is just like posting here, and they're like, mainly on Facebook, and they're posting here, and they're posting there, and they're tweeting there, and they're tweeting this. But guess what? They're burning out on the hamster wheel. They don't have a really good method or approach. Their stuff is all over the place. And even though they say, they're looking at the so-called statistics that come out of Facebook, which are kind of fixed, when it actually comes to the bottom line, how they're putting more money in the bank, they can't, it ain't happening. So, and then there's another group, the traditionalists. I had a friend I met with, he said, my wife has been telling me, honey, why are you spending all this time on this social media? You've been trying to blog, and you've been doing this and all that. You haven't made a dime. Why don't you go back to your old way of schmoozing with your old boys? Meet, have coffee with them. And so there's a group of people that are just hell with this social media. Let me just go back to what I was normally doing, meeting with people, having, driving here and there, and meeting for coffee and schmoozing with them. That's working for them. So that's that group, and that's fine. But there's another group that I really am watching, and these are the ones that are really just doing amazingly good work in the internet marketing, and you can learn so much from them. And, you can learn what it is they're doing and the way that they're doing, and about their attitude. And what I've learned in my own personal journey, it has to do with how to control and direct your own mind. And all of these people that are doing good work, they went through that whole gauntlet of trial and error and making every mistake in the book, but stayed at it. And they've been watching a lot of TV. They've learned how to present by watching other people. They've critically viewed things, and now they critically do things. And that's something that you can do. That's something I'm learning how to do. So this is such a wonderful opportunity if you take it from the right mental framework and realize that, and it goes down to my personal and my spiritual journey. If you can conceive of a program idea, for instance, and you believe in what you've got, you can achieve it over time if you stick with it and keep learning as you go, and understand that every mistake is a perfectly good mistake. So I've done this, and the way that this is taking shape is my website and what I'm doing. What I quickly learned early in the game in this business, in the first 5 years of my business, I was just a communications company. And then I realized there was something that I had to continue to learn. And I had to be able to teach that to my people. And I had 30 years of experience, or then my 20, was it? It was then about 20 years of experience as an educator. I said, I need to do something really to distinguish myself. I need to be, in addition to a communications company doing websites and internet marketing, I needed to be a learning company. Wow, that just changed me. I needed to learn first, and then I needed to turn around and teach what I've learned to other people. And so I walk on these two legs. On one leg is the marketing communications, all the venues and everything, every email marketing, blogging, producing videos and all that. On the other side, however, as an instructional designer, I've been developing wonderful learning in real time and on demand. Real time is, just like you said, in real time, both in the physical world and doing webinars in real time. And on demand, which means it's recorded and programmed. And that's the big opportunity, because a lot of people can't be there when you do it, but if you can record it and you can actually package it as a learning product, that's a huge marketplace and a huge opportunity if you, first of all, develop your head, get clear on your concepts, and then ripple your concept, the purity of that concept, through multiple forms. So that's what I'm doing. This is a 10-part series. It'll be 10 chapters of a book. It'll be 10 modules of a knowledge product. It'll be 10 papers. It'll be 10 lectures, presentations. So anyway, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm having a whole lot of joy doing this, and I'm trying. And, I'm hopefully resonating. I'm reaching you from the heart. There's, the hardest distance is not how far you have to go to the bank, but that 18 inches between your head and your heart. You got to close that up, and resonate in a very, very positive way. And that I'm on my way. This whole opportunity, prosperity is mine now, because of what I'm doing. I am the source of supply. It is not the money that will make the money. So thank you so much. If you need more information about addressing the social media challenge, I invite you to call me at area code 206-920-8067, or email me at artatnwc@gmail.com. Visit my website at newworldcom.com, and I have a free consultation. You just go online and do that, and we'll do that face-to-face over Google Plus Hangouts even. So you'll take that first step for the whole new opportunity, walking through that virtual door with me. I can help you fast track, see my workshops, look at my learning resources. I can do complete conferences and trade shows using social media. I hate that word, don't you? I mean, come on, it's so hackneyed and so bent. You use it, there's that catch in your heart that, it's almost like I'm hearing hype just by you mentioning the word. Unfortunate. But anyway, that's how it works. So thank you so much, and I look forward to hearing from you. Goodbye.